Let me tell y'all this story, okay? Picture it. A couple years ago. I was a new gal to LA, new on the scene. And so anyway, I was at this event, okay? And this guy comes through and he's like, hey, how you doing? I said, oh, I'm good, how are you? He was fine as I don't know what, let me describe. So I'm all of 5'7", okay? And so he was probably a good 6'1", 6'2", so tall. Nice bald head, smooth skin, body, just a body, but a grown man body, not one of these old cut up bodies where it's like hitting a wall. I'm talking about he had shoulders, had chest, had arms, had legs and everything like that, but had a little grown man tummy, but not too much of it. He was built like a man, baby. You hear where I'm going with that? Anyway, he came up to me, we were chit-chatting and talking at this event, and I was like, he is so fine. And so we were about to exchange information, and then he says, oh, let me introduce you to my boyfriend. I said, oh, hi, how are you? Pleasure to meet you. And so we exchanged information. All of us exchanged information. Didn't talk for probably, a year later, right? Because he had a man. There's no reason for me to reach out to him. I'm not one of these people who likes to put myself in temptation's way. You see what I'm saying? And he didn't reach out to me. He was very appropriate. Well, long story short, a year later, I was out at this restaurant. It was like a bar, lounge kind of place or whatever. I don't like clubs. If I can't hear the people talking beside me, I don't want to be there. So anyway, he comes up to me and he's like, hey, how you doing? It's been forever. I said, it has been forever. How are you? And he says, I'm doing good. And he pulls me in to hug him, but this was a different kind of hug. You know what I mean? And then he whispers in my ear, he says, I'm single. I knew what that meant, baby. I'm single. I said, oh. And so, of course, you got to act like you don't know what, you don't want to be like exhilarated. So I grabbed both of his hands and I was like, are you okay? Are you okay? Even though inside I'm thinking, yes! I'm like, are you okay? And then so he says to me, he's like, I'm just fine. He's like, but we should have dinner. We should go out and do something. I was like, oh yeah, absolutely. I think I can make myself available. Child, I called my assistant immediately. I said, we need to pick out an outfit for me, okay? Something to look good. So anyway, go on a date with him. And I remember on this date, we went to the beach, right? Went to the beach, sat on the beach just talking. It was so beautiful. And you got to remember at this time, I was newly becoming famous, right? And so I was dealing with the challenge of everybody wanting to be around me and everybody wanting a piece of me. So I was pushing away from people and I was very nervous about who to open up to, but he made me feel instantly comfortable. We had this great date on the beach where we're just sitting there talking and I was open to him. He was open to me. We talked about so much of our lives, our deepest stuff. We were both sharing. After that, he says, you want to get something to eat? So we went and had pasta on the beach, baby. Can you picture it? Sitting there, Malibu, California. The sun is beaming in. It's actually setting. And it's me and him and this, oh my God. And the pasta was fabulous. And then after that, he says, what are you doing after this? I was like, I'm going to go home. I'm going home. He was like, oh, well, I don't have any plans for the rest of the night. I was like, well, we can go by the house. We can sit. We can talk. We can sit and talk, you know what I mean? So we get to the couch, get to the house. You hear I'm going couch, baby. Yeah, it went there. Anyway, so we get to the house and we're laying there on the couch. And I just remember laying there, he cuts the music on his phone and hooked up to my speaker system. And we're laying there, and I'm laying on his chest. He's just holding me real tight. And I'm laying, I can hear his heartbeat. And we're just talking. And every now and again within the song, when the song would come on, he would start singing. I was like, and he can sing, child. He can sing his ass off. Okay? And we laying there. It's getting late, baby. It's all at 2 o'clock in the morning. And so I'm getting up the stretch. And then he gets up behind me and he says to me, he was like, do I need to go home? You don't have to. Now, this is the conversation for the grown folks. So if you watching with your kids, cover their ears. If you sister super Christian and you don't want to hear nothing about good loving, then turn this shit off because I'm about to get explicit and I'm not holding the motherfucking thing back, okay? Just know that, okay? So anyway, so then he grabs my hand and walks me into my bedroom. So I knew that this was a king who was about to show up and show out. You hear what I'm saying with this? Child, we get in that room, child. Child. Now, did I mention he was a seasoned man, okay? In his mid-40s, okay? I think young men are real cute to look at on Instagram, baby, but when it comes to the bedroom, honey, I need a man with some miles on him, okay? Give me an old used car. I don't need no brand new one off the lot, honey. And so anyway, we get into that bedroom, child. He knew where to kiss. He knew where to lick. He knew what to do in every single way possible, okay? Not just one time did he get me there. Not just 2 times did he get me there. Baby, click share on this one. He got me there 3 times, honey. Baby, honey, I didn't need to go to the gym after that one. Honey, he wore me out. Do you hear what I'm saying? Okay, it was so good. And here's the thing after this. It was the perfect after, right? So after it's all done, you know, going to bed and everything like that, he grabs me and pulls me close to hold me close to him. Oh, Jesus, but he did the perfect way of holding me, right? He held me close as we was going to bed, and then after I fell asleep, he gently let go and went to his side of the bed, because I don't need no man holding me all night, baby. I get hot, okay? I'll see you in the morning, okay? I got my appointment waiting on you in the morning. You on the books. Trust and believe. I'll see you in the morning, all right? And so he went to his side of the bed, and then in the morning, guess what? He came over kissing and kissing and kissing. Got it the 4th time too, honey. Oh, Jesus. Oh, do you hear where I'm going with this? And every time was amazing. It was so good, I was scared. I said, this too good, this too good, this too good. Child, after that, we started hanging out together more and more and more and more and more and more and more. You see where I'm going with this? It was like he would invite me over. He would cook me dinner. The dinner was amazing. We would hang out. Well, anyway, I don't know. Maybe it was a couple weeks, almost a couple weeks later. We're sitting there at his house. And I remember it was a Sunday evening. And I was laying across his lap, right? I remember I was laying across his lap. And he's rubbing on my head and everything like that. And we just sitting there talking. You know how it is when he's laying there and I'm laying on his lap and he's just rubbing on me. And then he said to me, he said, baby, can I talk to you for a minute? Now, I'm ready for the relationship talk, because here's the thing. I've been spending almost every day with him. You know, I ain't been seeing nobody else. I don't think he been seeing nobody else. So I'm like, okay, fine, we're going to talk about it, right? So then he said to me, he said, baby, can we talk for a minute? So I sit up. I was like, yeah, baby. What's up? I'm getting ready, honey. Okay. So I sit there, I turn around. You know, of course, you got to be cute. Cross that leg. Make sure we see some of that good thigh meat. Yeah, baby, what's up? What's up? He said to me, he said, I've been really enjoying you. I said, I've been enjoying you too. He said, and I just feel like things are going well, and I don't want anything to change. I said, me too. I don't want anything to change either. He said, I'm glad you agree. So, like, you know, I just feel like, let's keep it right here. You know, let's keep it easy. You know, I'm not looking for no relationship. Bitch, if I could have levitated off that damn couch, I would have. Okay? I said, huh? What you mean? I'm trying to be cute. Even still, I'm like, huh? What? I'm sorry, what do you mean you don't want a relationship? What do you mean? You want like a partnership? What do you mean? Is there another word you prefer to use? Like, what do you mean? I'm sorry, what do you mean? Huh? He's like, well, you know, I told you when we first, started hanging out that I just got out of a relationship, and that's just not what I'm looking for, so I just want to make sure you and I are on the same page. I just want it to be easy. Keep it easy. If you can relate to this, if this ever happened to you, if you've ever had your heart broken by a man, click the thumbs up and say, me too. If you've ever had a heartbreak, thumbs up, hit me too. Ciao. So for me, okay, because let me tell you what I thought was going to happen that night. I thought I was going to come over and lay on the couch and chit-chat with him under candlelight. I thought as the night went towards the end, he was going to gently grab my hand like he would normally do and take me to the bedroom and then take me to heaven like he would normally do. And then I thought I was going to wake up that Monday morning and get me some more good loving and then start my week with a pep in my step. So I was a bit thrown off, okay, when this happened. So all I could do is I said, okay, I understand. Well, I'm gonna head out. I gotta go. He's like, you're not spending the night. No, I gotta go home. I gotta go home. So I got in my car as quick as possible. You grabbing all your shit, you get in your car to go. I'm driving down the street. I remember I'm driving down the street, trying to hold it in. I'm trying to hold it in. So I call my best friend. My best friend answers the phone, called Darren. Darren's phone. He answers the phone. Hey, bitch, what's up? Pardon my language, y'all. I don't normally use the N-word, but I did in this instance. I said, this nigga full of shit. And I'm driving like this. I'm driving. He's full of shit. Well, he's like, what do you mean? What happened? What happened? I said, and he said that he don't want a relationship, and he been using me, and I've been giving him back your Gucci. Okay, I'm going off. Do you hear me? Off. Okay? Oh, Jesus. Darren said to me, he said, I got a question for you. I said, what? And then he said to me, when you met him, didn't he just got out of a relationship? Yeah, he's single. He's single, so he available for me. He said, no, baby. He just got out of a relationship. I was like, yeah. And did he say anything at any point in time that indicate he was looking for a relationship? No, but we've been spending time together. He said, hold on. I didn't ask how much time y'all spend together. Did he tell you he was looking for a relationship? I said, no. And how long it's been? A month, but we've been spending time together the whole time. He said, so he told you tonight that was that? I said, yeah. He said, baby, you poor thing. You got dickmatized. You got sprung, and you ignored the fact that this man was obviously not in a position to be emotionally available to you. And you imagined a future for him with you based on what you desired and not based on what was realistic for what he could actually give you right now. I said, what? What the fuck? I wanted to hang up on him so bad. If I could have jumped through the phone and smacked the shit out of him, I would have. But he was right. Okay? That's why he's my best friend, because he's right. Okay? Y'all got to listen to these men. Okay? Listen to them when they say, I'm not looking for a relationship right now. What's another thing they say? They say, you say, what are you looking for? They say, I'm just going with the flow and seeing what happens. If a man ever tell you that shit, just know that he's about to waste your fucking time. Okay? Talking about, I'm just going with the flow and seeing what's happening. We grown, baby. We grown, okay? And a lot of us are seasoned, okay? So it's not like we 20, okay? So we know what we looking for. And if you don't know what you looking for, and if you just going with the flow with this shit, then I ain't the one for you, okay? But that's a signal right there, okay? You know, what else they say? They say, I just don't want to have no expectations. Honey, no, that's the signal right there, not available. What you have to understand is that mixed signals is a signal. It means that this person is not available for you right now, okay? So what you have to do is that you have to own for yourself, what is it that I want right now? I'm talking to everybody, not just the person who wrote in about this. What do I want right now? Be honest with yourself. Are you looking for a relationship? Are you looking for your king? Are you looking for commitment? If that's what you're looking for, own that for yourself so that just like they can tell you what they're looking for, what they're not looking for, you can articulate to them, well, this is what I'm looking for. I'll tell you, I used to be afraid to ask people up front, what are you looking for? And certainly was afraid to voice what I was looking for because I was afraid of what if what I'm looking for is not what they're looking for? What if I, for that matter, scared them off by saying I'm looking for this, but they happen to be looking for something else? I really had that logic, which I think at this point in time is asinine. It's crazy because the reality is, wouldn't you want to scare somebody off who's not going to give you what you want? I would much rather deal with the momentary sting of me saying, hey, I'm looking for a relationship right now. Is that what you're looking for? Up front. And deal with them saying, no, I'm not looking for that. I'm like, shit, guess we're not on the same page. I would rather go through the momentary sting of that than the outright broken heart and devastation of trying to date somebody, get to know somebody, and feeling like they're giving me the runaround, feeling like they're not giving me the best of their energy because they're not looking for what I'm looking for. When you say that he doesn't return your calls on time and he don't do this, of course he doesn't. Of course he doesn't. He's not looking for a relationship right now, okay? So he's treating you like a friends with benefits because that's essentially where he's at right now. You got to put your big girl panties on, put your big boy drawers on, and be able to own what you want, okay? Because I'm going to tell you this right now. These men will run you ragged. Okay, because what they're going to say is, well, you keep on showing up. You keep on showing up for this, then I figured you must want the same thing as me, okay? So that's the lesson in this whole thing. Ask up front what they're looking for, and then be transparent about what you're looking for, okay? Because even if you feel like they reject you, they're giving you a gift because they're creating room in your life for somebody else who can actually give you what you want, what you need, and what you deserve. You hear where I'm going with this? If you just feeling lonely and you just want somebody to come at night and kiss the lonely away, then just let the person come at night and kiss the lonely away. But here's the thing, you gotta limit yourself with that kind of stuff. If you're gonna spend time with this kind of man, well, clearly he know how to bring the goods, he know how to get your heart and everything like that. If you want to be with him, then just have sex with him. But you can't be spending time with him. When you go to his phone and show you, oh, here's my picture of my kids, baby. I don't need to see that. I don't need to see that. Why, you don't want to see my family? Nah, baby, I don't need to see your family. Oh, why? Because we're not on that page, baby. We're not on that page. We on this page here. We on this page here. I don't need to see it. Oh, you want to introduce me to your brother and take me out with your friends? I don't need to meet them. Okay? So you gotta set clear boundaries, okay? If you think you a big girl and you think you can just you can run in these streets with these men who are telling you that they're not available for you emotionally and you just want to see where it goes, then you gotta put your big girl panties on and set a very clear boundary that you're not gonna be doing things that may make you feel emotionally connected. And I'm gonna tell you, for me personally, I'm not wired that way. Okay, I'm not wired that way. I'm that gal where, honey, if I'm letting you up in my good goods, okay, and it's good, and I enjoy you and we spend time that we're going to connect, I can't do the friends with benefits situations. Maybe y'all wired for that, but I'm not. At this age of my life, I know I'm not wired for that. Honey, I met this guy recently. I'm going to wrap this thing up. Well, I met him, I was at a party, okay? And we had a good chemistry. And then he was like, he hit me up. He's like, we should hang out, child flake. But then he hits me up after he flaked and was like, hey, I would love to still hang out with you, but I kind of want to just see where things can go. No expectations, just kind of keep it casual. I just got out of something. And then he's saying this to me like I was born yesterday. I'm like, child, I get what you're saying. What you're saying is you want to be able to get my goodies, right? You want to get my goodies. You want to get access to all my goodness, but you don't want to have no expectations, and you want to be able to run the streets and do what you want to do. Now listen, maybe if I was some child from down the street or something like that, somebody who wasn't husband material, I may take the offer, baby, but I'm a little too old, too seasoned. I got too much going for me for that, okay? It ain't no piece of dick that's worth me risking my heart at this age, okay? So what I told him was, I said, I appreciate your honesty, but we looking for two different things. God bless. And he said, oh, we can't hang out? Nah, we can't hang out, boo. It's nothing personal. I got to protect my heart. My heart comes first, okay? My heart comes before my stuff, okay? You got to put your heart first. So that's the lesson to you, baby. Don't put energy into people unless they want the same thing as you. No texting, no calling. I don't want to put no energy into you unless you want the same thing as me, because I'm sensitive and I don't want to get caught up in Sprung. So nonetheless, y'all, if you like this message, go ahead and click share, hit that subscribe button, and tag a couple single friends in this. Honey, people need this goodness. All right, y'all, have a good one.